The faint sound of a powerful heartbeat coming from above. You tilt your head towards the source of the pulsation and see a swollen mass of what looks like hamburger meat dripping an unknown viscous black fluid. It fixates its empty eye sockets on you and makes a garbled, pained screech before releasing its grasp and plummeting towards you. Paranormal investigator Trevor Henderson has yet again uploaded anomalous evidence to Twitter despite all Foundation protests. A swift kick to the balls to their supernatural level of bureaucracy is always welcome in my opinion. This evidence takes the form of two images of seemingly related entities, and the caption, MEATY. It's very likely that these are just two entities that Trevor encountered and wanted to document, and without much field observations about them otherwise, just said MEATY is a fun little wink to the audience. Which is pretty ableist because some people can't wink. These creatures have faces resembling human skulls, seemingly made out of a combination of bone, teeth, and skinless, red flesh tendrils. The second documented creature also displays an open ribcage, which means that there's likely more complex structures in both of them that aren't just earthworm-looking hamburger meat. Their shape, while amorphous, is consistent in a few key aspects. They seem to be suspended in the air by a variable amount of slender limbs, and unless those entities are stationary, it could be surmised that they would move via suspensory movement, similar to species of non-anomalous primates, tracking prey from power lines, trees, rooftops, 5G towers, parking lights, that bridge that I took a dump under before taking the perfect opportunity to strike. It could also, as previously mentioned, be a stationary ambush predator. This would mean that it would wait above human settlements, suspended along their own structures for an unsuspecting individual to cross under them. At that moment, they would let go and drop onto the victim, subsequently latching on and rappelling back up to safety, ensnaring the prey in a web of flesh, consuming them slowly from the comfort of their meaty spider web. The creature from the first image looks to be swollen, which could suggest that it is in the midst of actively digesting a prey item. I wouldn't want to be under that thing when it takes a supernatural human-sized shit all over the sidewalk. I assume these things are dangerous just based on how creepy they look, but I have no concrete evidence. He could just eat plants or like fucking gravel too, I guess. Hell, he could be a used car salesman for all I know. I have two fucking pictures. The first one kind of reminds me of a living cut-off bull testicle. You guys ever have Rocky Mountain oysters? I haven't, but they're on the list. Also, some may note that the pictures look as though they fit together, and while I'm not ruling that possibility out, some key factors lead me to believe otherwise. First off, they have different tones in their flesh, and key differing factors in their morphology suggesting that they are unique individuals. Also, I put one on top of the other and it didn't fit, so I don't know, man. You try it. If any researcher watching has any ideas about how these creatures are related more than just being the same species, leave your findings below. One may also question the text that looks as if it reads A1 behind the second creature, and how the background of these images look as though they could be in some sort of metal room. While I initially thought it was just a cloudy backdrop, this could suggest something else. This may lead some to believe that it's being contained at a facility, seeing as how they usually label and categorize their anomalies. And that may be correct. Some may think it's the SCP Foundation, some may think it's some other shadow government. Everyone's got one nowadays. I don't think so, though. We've uncovered something much more devious. I believe that we now know an integral piece in the mystery of how they make A1 steak sauce. If you like this video, you should like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I'll feed you to those weird meaty soup dumpling balloon monsters.
I'd like to thank Biodegradable for editing this video. They're a great editor and you should go watch all of their things.
Shout out the Inner Circle. Love y'all.